So here we are. I just came into the kitchen and Cemaaj is already busy. It's the day after the surprise community reveal, and this is the first djembe that is getting a new head, as it is called. Here's the goat skin that yesterday was all hard with hair. It's had a bit of a trim and a bit of a soak. And now Cemaaj is what we call lacing up the drum. I can't tell you how many times I have sat and watched this process. So Cemaaj,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
What am I up to? I am putting the head on the drum. Well, the goat skin, for layman's terms, but it's the head of the drum. Probably came from the old kit drums, but yeah. So I've cut it. I actually cut it into a round. It was just off the goat with the leg portions cut off, so it didn't really look like a goat. But if it had the leg bits on, it looked like a goat skin. And so I just cut a big round, and then I made holes that are here. Then I laced those back and forth, and then in between this that you can't see, there's a ring like this one, but there's one underneath here. So these are my little contraptions that I designed. I was gonna make an actual tool. This is just a rough. It was just a rough first idea. So this kind of holds it in place while I'm working here. And right now I'm just getting these vertical ropes kind of centered so I can take these off actually, so that the rope will actually be holding this down. Now, generally people who build a lot of drums, they'll have a drum building jig that they build, but I don't have my own space, and so I had to create something that's more portable that I can kind of work with anywhere that I am, rather than having a permanent drum jig, which would be nice and a lot easier. But hey, where there's a will, there's a way. So that's what we got going on right now.
How long does it take to dry?
I am gonna let it dry for at least 10 days. I mean, generally in the summertime, 3 or 4 days should do the trick, but the weather is kind of damp, even though it doesn't feel damp to us, so the skin dries a lot slower. And with these rings in between the skin and the shell, you really can't see how dry it is, right? You might think it's dry if you touch it up here, but it's not really under here. And then if you start pulling on it, you just tear it. And basically, woof, there goes one skin. So I'm gonna give it lots of time to dry. And I'll come back when I take this jig off and you'll see what it looks like. But this is kind of the beginning phases of my little process here. If you go on YouTube, you'll see different ones, but you won't see this, because this is my own thing.
Well, thanks for sharing with us. How happy are you? You got some skins.
I'm very happy. You see, I jumped right on it, so I'm doing it right away.
And I see you got your Dunin Village.
I didn't even know. That
I
was
just
kind
noticed
of
too.
ironic. Here's our drum camp.
Shout out to all our Dunin Village peeps.
Dunin Village.
Yep.
Awesomeness.
I love you all very much.
Thank you so much, community.
Happy birthday, Cemaaj. Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.